So I used most of the money I had left in my account that I could reasonably spend to go out to New York, and this has been my meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dude, I'm out here in Sandusky, Ohio. I've got this lovely, lovely, lovely job. It's so great. I really enjoy the artistry that I get to, present there. I get to perform. And when I told people I was gonna go from Ohio to New York for just a day trip, and we're like, what? Not everyone, I don't know. What I'm trying to point to is there was a hesitancy to be like, okay, we'll go ahead and do your thing. And it's not like anyone was like talking down, but like to make big moves, my brother in Christ, you gotta take big steps. You gotta take like, I'm gonna spend the rest of whatever I got to get out for an opportunity to audition in New York and take a jar of peanut butter. Big steps, because sometimes big steps are what's required to get the big blessings. So here I am, we got New York in the background. You guys have seen me in this journal, LA, Ohio, New York, in the span of like a very short amount of time. And God has just been working through me throughout all of these different chapters, and it's been a continual, but I felt a sense of stagnation. I got pretty comfortable at my current job, and I was like, I could really cruise. I really could. But you know what's better than cruising? Performing on a cruise. Cruising. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love. It's all love to where I'm working right now. Shout out Cedar Point. Fantastic opportunity. I am meeting so many, what's the play? I can't say bohemian anymore. Vagabond, I don't know, are traveling artists, right? I find so many of these like soul connections, right? And I don't know the bohemian history of all that. I know there's a reason why we don't say that anymore, so forgive my ignorance, but you get my point. I met so many cool artists, and they're all super cool. And us artists, we're probably spiritual because we're whimsy maxing, and whimsy comes from the joy of the soul. So here we are together in basically somewhat of a commune. Our job offers us housing. We all kind of live together, and it's pretty chill. It's a very nice space, but it's easy to get comfortable. I'm probably driving everyone insane in my work because I can't stop singing. I can't stop this little baby from going, and I gotta say, I'm sorry to everyone around me, because I will be warming up 4 hours before, and my audition is at 11. I gotta get there at 10:30, which really means I gotta get there at 10.
I gotta sing. It's just what I gotta do. I just gotta sing. You gotta do something, I gotta do something. My thing is to sing.
I was walking around Central Park, saying, I'm walking it. I got a slice from Joe's. Actually, I didn't. I did go around Central Park though. And what I love about Central Park is just people just be doing their own thing, bro. It's something that I missed, and just not being in a big city. There's a dude just playing his guitar with the moonlight shining through the trees of Central Park. And it was so moving to me that I literally stopped in my tracks and I listened for a second, and like a gravitational pull, like Earth's gravity, I'm just gravitating towards this beautiful music, and then I start singing with him. I don't even know what he's playing, but he's playing these beautiful major seventh chords, some arpeggiations. Throw in a ninth in there, bro. You're making my heartstrings go, and it's beautiful. And I love just being able to go out, adventure, man. That's what I love about this place, New York. Like, this feels like eventually a next step to live here. I don't know when, but dude, the energy is bombastic. Like, I have a lot of energy and a lot of love for people, and it feels like sometimes in the Midwest that's got to be a little bit, and it's not as much out here. Can it be too chaotic? Look at the NBA finals and you tell me I don't know. It's crazy to me. Like, I love the videos of Europeans coming and seeing America for the very first time during the NBA finals, and like there's a school bus on fire. There's a lady up on a light pole who's like twerking and stuff, and some lady's pulling down her pants, and that doesn't stop the twerk. The lady jumps down off the lights, beating ass. Nixon 5. I walked past a lady who was doing this music video performance, which was really cool, and I got to just see that and give some snaps. Like, I got to say what's up to people on the street. I have so much life, and people have so much life here, and it's just it's somewhat similar to, like, you know, I feel in LA, but when I was in California, I was more on some, like, I really would have to take the bus to get in there. So I'm like, dude, I'll get some shitty apartment out here. I'll use my male privilege to be able to walk around at night, you know? Like, you work with what you got. I'm sorry for people who don't have the body of a 6'6" white male and don't have to fear. Genuinely, that is a lot of privilege that I'm. But point being, you gotta take big steps. You gotta take big steps, right? Going back on this journal, what did I want to do? I said I want to perform for a living. Okay, we're redefining goals. Now I want to perform, you know, a musical or a show, and I want to sing now, because now I'm past the performance. Now it's time to take a big step, you know what I mean? And the only person that's gonna do that for you is you. You know, people can look, oh, you spending how much money to go out there? This is, and I'll do it again. Want to see me do it again? And I will do it again. I'm literally planning the next New York trip, regardless of how this goes. I am so close to New York, living in Ohio. This is what I want to do. I refuse to not be the best performer and to not perfect my craft to the highest degree that I can, and to try it on the biggest stages and to shine the most amount of light. Just like the sun, gratitude to Apollo, I genuinely cannot stop the shine. Here comes the sun, do. And I say, it's all right, okay? So big steps. You got a big step on your heart. You got a big step in your life. You don't know if you should take it, bro. Take it. You're gonna die one day. You're literally gonna be 6 feet under the ground with maggots crawling all over you, unless you get cremated, which I actually do recommend for spiritual benefit, but that's a different video. We're all gonna die. Are you gonna carpe the diem, or are you gonna consume? Are you gonna create, or are you going to just? That's cool. He's doing stuff. I wish I could do stuff. Well, I got projects I could probably do, but your choice. No judgment either way. But you got a limited time on this earth planet, in this body, in a big sexy body. So what you gonna do? Is you gonna go out to New York on a whim with a jar of peanut butter and you know what I'm saying? Or what we gonna do? So I love you. God bless you. Take big steps. Take big steps. Take 14-hour steps. Because I want to document this. No matter what happens with the audition tomorrow, I want to show that me harnessing this energy is what is getting me to the spot that I'm going to be at, that I know I am, and I already am, and it's already there, okay? I'm trying to point to the process of how I got there, because that is legitimately what I feel in my spirit. I've already achieved everything that I want. I already have. This is just the timeline of me living that to the highest potential. Time isn't real. This is just a construct, okay? I am a worldwide recognized performer, genuinely bringing the light of God through stage, through art, and is recognized throughout all of the world. And I know that, and I bring love and joy to millions of people, because that's just what I am. So here I am then, moving with my highest excitement and energy into any other opportunity, because I know God's got me. Oh, how do you know that? How do I know that? Because he's been had me, and every single job and opportunity has been guided with his step and his intuition, tapping in with my gut feeling, continuing to create and having that energy of creation, that energy of God, who is the original creator, working through me to then not only create better, but then to create other opportunities to further create. It's createception. You are a creator. Create like your creator. Act on your highest passion. Take the biggest steps, okay? If I can do it, you can do it. Oh, Jace, no. I was just this chunky, like, you know, I like to perform, but I literally told myself, if I can learn how to sing outside of classical music, which was the only thing I knew how to do going through like middle and high school, I said, if I can learn R&B, pop, rock, whatever, anyone can. And I did. And anyone can. Do I feel a lot of music intuitively? Yes, but I'm trying to point to something, a power that is inside of you, that is inside of me, that got me here, and that's gonna get you where you're going.
Okay.
So have fun. Have fun. Take big steps. I got big feet. Taking big steps. You do the same. Okay, I love you. Bye.